Honor Club, where honor is real.
Chris Nelson back here with Chris Lovey, and we've got an exciting match for you. The first ever Ring of Honor 6-man Mayhem match. And Chris, how do you feel about this one?
Well, this is a new concept presented by Ring of Honor. Very similar to the tag team scramble, except this is a singles match. You're going to have two guys in the ring. Whenever one of these guys leaves, someone else can just come in. No tags needed. And the other big thing, one fall wins it, the first fall wins it. No elimination. No, hey, I'll let this guy win this fall because I'll just get the next one. The first fall wins it. And another big stipulation on this match, the winner of this bout will earn a spot in the top 5 rankings. As we have Sonjay Dutt and Chris Sabin starting it out with lightning quick action.
You're absolutely right, Chris, and you've got some exciting competitors in this 6-man Mayhem match. I tell you what, I am nothing but impressed with Chris Sabin and Sonjay Dutt. As you see, a big hurricane run there by Chris Sabin got Sonjay Dutt reeling already in this match.
You have to be impressed with that. All 6 of these athletes, very big potential. They all could be superstars one day. None of them have ever been in the top 5 rankings, and just to be mentioned in the top 5 on the ROH roster, that's prestigious in itself. So you know these guys want that spot, and that could be the path to seeing your career skyrocket.
I tell you what, you better get on the treadmill. Get ready for this match. This is going to be high-flying excitement here from all 6 men. All 6 men are high-flying, and right there, as you see, Chris, no tag is needed.
Hydro coming in, facing off with Jack Evans. Of course, Hydro breaking the code of honor in the beginning of the match, not shaking hands. He's so disrespectful. Oh, and look at that!
Big clothesline there by Hydro, and he might not have seen the big handshake fest going on there. He might have been a little bit intoxicated.
Well, you're right about that. There's no telling what these special K can do in the locker room, and that might have sobered up Hydro a little bit as he gets knocked out of the ring.
I tell you what, Jack Evans there with a big kick.
Oh, and he gets his head taken off by Slick Wagner Brown, and Evans is out, and here comes Caprice Coleman.
I tell you what, I love Caprice Coleman. Great exciting action and taking it to Slick Wagner Brown with, of course, the lovely April Hunter.
Caprice Coleman, this is only his 2nd ROH match, and could you imagine if he could crack the top 5 rankings by winning this one in just his 2nd only appearance?
It is his 2nd appearance, and he's got some big shoes to fill right there as he does a nice spin kick on Slick Wagner Brown off of the 2nd rope.
Slick Wagner Brown, he's been looking for his break, for his opportunity. It could come here, but if he takes 20 more heel kicks like that, he's going to be KO'd.
I'll tell you what, little bit of rope-a-dope there, little Muhammad Ali style by Caprice Coleman, juking up Slick Wagner Brown right there, going to the midsection, little dancing. Big hard right hand there by Caprice Coleman.
He comes to us from the NWA Wildside promotion. Excellent promotion down there run by Bill Barron. And there's a nice move. Oh, look at that. Coleman right back with a crossbody of home, but Wagner holds on, rolls through, picks him up, bites him through the mat.
Very good move there by Slick Wagner Brown. And like you said, Caprice Coleman coming from NWA Wildside. A lot of good competition down there in the South, looking to make their way up north, up here to the Ring of Honor area. And right there, Hydro with the dive through catches Caprice Coleman.
Hydro stealing Slick Wagner Brown's thunder. Could you imagine if these spoiled rich kid ravers like Hydro, they have so much potential. Could you imagine if they just got clean, how good they could be?
Absolutely. And look, Chris Sabin coming off catching Slick Wagner Brown with a top rope drop kick. Slick Wagner Brown was not expecting that one.
He's got denied a 2nd time, but Sabin's not denied as he twists over the top rope with that pescado.
Big twisting pescado, like Chris said. And I tell you what, he's holding his mouth. He might be feeling the effects of that one. Might have smacked the concrete there while trying to take out Hydro.
Those dives are always very high-risk move. And let's see if Slick can connect. Yes, he does as he flips over the top rope.
Tell you what, taking out both of them right there. You got Caprice Coleman catching his breath there in the ring. You got Sonjay Dutt on the outside. Is Caprice going for something?
He could be going airborne. 6-man Mayhem. This is the fastest paced singles action you'll see.
Big crossbody.
It looks like it's Sonjay Dutt's turn. almost took out the first row.
Sonjay Dutt with that big moonsault off the top rope, landing in the first row.
What's Jack Evans gonna do? Right now, how do you call that move?
I don't even know what to call it. You know what I call it, Chris? I call it breathless, because I'm absolutely breathless watching all of these guys putting their body at risk. But you know what? They're doing it for Ring of Honor. They are doing it to make their mark here, not only in the wrestling industry, but in Ring of Honor.
And when you're talking about a spot in the top 5 rankings, these guys will do just about anything just to get your name mentioned among the top 5 athletes in ROH. That's an accomplishment right there. And both Jack Evans and Hydro want it bad. And Hydro going for a submission hold in this. A sharpshooter. No, Sonjay's going to break it up. But, oh, look at this. Sonjay applying a chinlock on Jack Evans. Evans getting it on both ends. And there's Slick.
Looks like we're going to have a 4-way submission hold here going here. Slick Wagner Brown got him in a Dragon Sleeper stand-up version. Everyone's got a hold applied right here.
Who's going to tap? Who wins?
How can you control this if you're the referee?
I'm glad I'm not ref dancing in this one as he's called for a break. They are at a standstill and all 6 men separate. We have to get some order in this match.
I tell you what, and the fans here are just absolutely eating up this 6-man mayhem action.
I'm having a hard time calling it. It's so fast-paced as now it looks like Slick's going to be the subject of a double suplex. Oh, and there's Hydro. He's trying to suplex Sabin.
What's Jack Evans do? He's crawling around the back.
They're all trying to suplex the other. What's going to happen? Oh.
I've never before seen that.
It's a car wreck. 6-man mayhem. I guess that's a good name for this kind of match.
And April Hunter showing her pleasure on the outside there. 6 men in a big suplex. I mean, only here in Ring of Honor, baby.
I've never seen anything like that before. As right now, Hydro to his feet, and he's chopping Chris Sabin. Sabin fires back. Sabin, he's going to be in that Pure Wrestling title tournament next show. You know, he wants to win this match to have some momentum going into that tournament. He had a tough time in the Field of Honor, but now he seems to be finding his mark here in ROH. When he goes to the floor.
Twisting backflip type of a moonsault there on Hydro by Jack Evans, broken up by Sonjay Dutt.
That's why you're the play-by-play guy, Chris Nelson, because I don't know how to call those moves. And what looks like a muscle buster by Sonjay.
I tell you what, you're talking about calling these moves. They're going so fast. This is so fast-paced. It's hard to call. Looks like he's setting him up for a moonsault right here.
It's the Hindu press.
The Hindu press right there by Sonjay Dutt, broken up by Slick Wagner Brown. And remember, Chris, the first pinfall here wins that top 5 ranking here in Ring of Honor.
And that's another thing. Just like the tag team scramble, you have to make sure no one's around when you go for that pinfall or submission, or there will be someone to break it up. Nice press slam into a moonsault by Slick. And there's Caprice Coleman to break it up. Just like I was saying, you have to make sure no one is around to break up that pinfall.
Absolutely. Looks like he's going to set Sonjay up here. Might be going for a belly to back off the top rope. Back chop there on Sonjay Dutt.
And what's Slick going for? He's trying to hook Sonjay. And even if he hits this, he's not going to be able to go for a pin because Caprice is right there. Slick having some trouble on the top rope.
Hydro taking out Caprice Coleman. Oh my God.
And there's Slick connects. We got a cover.
Drop kick to the face by Caprice Coleman, saving that pinfall. Now he's going to go after Slick Wagner Brown right here.
Sonjay Dutt rolling to the outside.
Sonjay Dutt needs a rest, I can tell you that much. Right there, nice run of a reverse brainbuster going for the cover. Broken up by Hydro. I'm glad he could come out of the bathroom stall for that one there.
This is a reversal. Hydro underneath. Kick to the gut.
Nice. Gut wrench suplex. Absolutely. Kind of a modified gut wrench brain buster. Full Nelson by Sabin. Oh! Full Nelson German suplex right there.
And Sabin's got Hydro hook. Plants